Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am here today doing a little project that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I know it's going to be in parts because there are so many to share. But I hope you'll look, and I hope that you will appreciate, as I do, the work of all of the people that I have purchased journals from in the last little while. Um, I am just going to start and let you know why I purchased them, what spoke to me about these journals, and a little bit maybe about the creators. I don't know. We're going to start off and we're going to see where this goes. But um, I have so many junk journal heroes on YouTube that I've learned so much from and watch all their videos, and they've all taught me so much. And really, it's been such a pleasure to purchase some of their journals and actually have them to touch and to hold and to use. I think probably my last video in this series is going to be the journals that I'm currently using. I have a good supply. It could last me years, but some of them I just don't know if I'll actually write in them, or I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I knew that they spoke to my heart and I wanted them in my life. So there you go. So I'm just going to get started. These two journals, this is actually the first journal I ever purchased on Etsy. And these two journals are from Pumpkin Patch Journals. I am going to link everybody's shops below in this series as I talk about them so that you can go check out their shops. And if they have a different name on Etsy than on YouTube, I'll try and mention that too. I'll do the best I can here. But Val at Pumpkin Patch Journals does an amazing job. And this was the first little journal that I bought from her. And it's just kind of a mini, and inspired me to make my own out of envelopes, as she has done here. And it's just a delightful little journal, and it's got lots of pretty printables that I don't have. So that's always fun to have a journal that has some things in it that you don't have. So that was my very first journal purchase, was this little guy on Pumpkin Patch Journals. And then recently I purchased this big old journal from Val, and it's got this great chunky chain. And if you go to her YouTube, she has a total flip through of this journal, so you can see it there. But I'll just kind of go through a little bit and tell you what I love about Val's journals is all the different papers she uses. She uses just all sorts of different papers, and her coffee dyeing is beautiful. And she uses vintage stuff, which I love. You can see there's maps, there's vintage pages, there's just this and that's. And look at the popcorn bag. So I purchased this one not too long ago, and I actually think this will be my next writing journal. It's chunky. There's lots of room to write, lots of fun tags to write on and stuff. So I think this will be my next writing journal. So those are the two that I have from Pumpkin Patch Journals, and I think hers are delightful. They're well made. It's going to hold together. She includes lots of stuff. This one is a fabric cover. So I don't know. I watched her video on this one, and I said to myself, I need that to come live with me, and I think it might be my next writing journal. So those are from Pumpkin Patch. Then hopefully you all know this wonderful lady's work. Let me get out the ones that I have from her. this is my friend Liz Smith from Mrs. Cogs. And she is Mrs. Cogs on YouTube and on Etsy. So the first journal that I bought from Liz was this Windy Day Almanac. And it was early on when I started watching Liz's videos, and I just was so taken by her style. She has such a unique style, and you know, she prints on her coffee dyed paper. She, as you know, if you watch her channel, she has all sorts of quotes that match the theme of her books, and they're very neat, they're very tidy, they're just very, very well made. And so I purchased this one and love it. Let's see, this one's kind of an almanac. She has different setups, but this one, you know, as you can see, kind of is almanac E, if you will. And I wanted to show you, if I can find it quickly here, one of my favorite pages in here. Maybe it's back here with all of the yearly stuff, but she's got a page that, oh, why can't I find it? There it is. All of the full moons, and I just think that's so cool. So from January 2017 clear through till 2031. So I am going to know when the full moons are happening because of my pal Liz. I love it. So it's her journals are just very crisp feeling, I guess. I don't know. I just admire her work so much, and boy, I'll tell you what, she is prolific. She has new journals on her YouTube a lot, and I just am amazed at how many she produces. But so got that one. And then Liz started making these darling little, I think she calls them Gojos, little mini journals. And she did this bohemian one, and I am not kidding you, I hopped on Etsy so fast and bought this journal because I just loved it. She has flip throughs on her channel of both of these journals, so you can go check her out as far as her YouTube station goes. But look at all of this beautifulness and these ribbons on top, and it's just chunky and it just fits in your hands so nice. I just love this little journal, and right now I'm treasuring it, and it will be one that I use along the way, but it's just so beautiful. And when I ordered that, as it turned out, it was right around Mother's Day, and Liz had posted a Mother's Day journal on her channel that was absolutely wonderful. And I wasn't quick enough to get it on Etsy, so I contacted Liz, and she made me one. So I bought this one and the Mother's Day journal from her at the same time for my mom for Mother's Day. So she was kind enough, she sent me this lovely little journal as a thank you for buying the two journals, and it's Alice in Wonderland. And it's just, she said it was one of sort of a style that she did early on. But I love it, and it's just, you know, it's just mostly plain paper that you can write on, and then fun little Alice in Wonderland things here and there. So anyway, so I'm lucky enough to have 3 wonderful journals by Liz, and in this one I have a little note from Liz that touched my heart, and so I kept it and will keep it forever and ever. And so oops, got that upside down. So anyway, that is my collection from Mrs. Cogs on YouTube and Etsy, and I encourage you to to check her out. Her videos are delightful. They're music. They're not like me rambling on and on about this pocket and that pocket in my videos, but they're just such a pleasure to watch. They're relaxing and lovely. I love them. So those are those. And then maybe the last one I'll do for this particular part of my collection videos is this one. This one is from Wendy's Journal Adventures. And she is, let's see if I can get this right, Wendy. Wendy's Journal Adventures on YouTube. And, oh, easy. Look, there's Leo. Everybody will recognize Leo. Wendy's Journal Adventure. And then on Etsy, she is Studio Connors Beckett. So that's so nice, Liz, that you include, or Wendy, that you include a card, because that helped me. And she drew that. I mean, this lady is an artist, Wendy is. And she included this card. Look at that. Yeah, that's one of her creations. I mean, she is amazing. And then look at this this is in the card too. So she's an incredible artist, and definitely all of that translates to her beautiful journals. You know, they are fabric and doilies and wonderfulness all sewn on the cover. And she has a flip through of this on her channel as well, so I won't belabor it too much. She also prints on the coffee dyed paper, which I think is so cool. I haven't gone there, and I don't know that it's my style, but I appreciate the style very much. I just think it's beautiful. And this one's all it's a lot of butterflies, which I love. So just really fun. And she does a ton of sewing in her journals. Here's the middle. Isn't that cute? And you know, lot of sewing. So she sews papers together, like a decorative paper and then a coffee dyed paper. She sews them together to make nice thick pages in her journals. And so yeah, I don't know Wendy well, because we haven't talked a whole lot, just a little bit here and there with comments, but she seems like such a nice lady, and lives in Canada, I believe. And that is her journal. So I have Wendy's Journal Adventures, Mrs. Cogs, and then Pumpkin Patch Journals. You can tell that my taste is eclectic. I like a lot of different kinds of journals. So this is part one. I hope you'll join me as I go along. I literally have probably 2 times again as many as I've just showed you, and like I say, I still have to show you the ones that I've been working in. So thanks for joining me, and stay tuned for part 2. Thanks everybody. Have a great day. Bye bye.